Your attitude in dealing with your spouse in your separation or divorce has a significant impact on the results of trying to settle your family law issues. You must carefully think about and plan your approach and attitude when you speak to your spouse and when you are in their physical presence, before and after your actual separation. Your plan and attitude can make a really big difference between a relatively friendly divorce and a much more difficult divorce. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham Region and the GTA. Your planning and strategy play out in many different situations in your separation or divorce. Many spouses, for example, continue to live in the same residence or house after they have separated. You can definitely be separated from your spouse even though you both continue to live in the same residence. At this point, you and your spouse most likely have different sleeping arrangements, with one spouse sleeping in the bedroom and the other spouse sleeping in another bedroom or sleeping on the couch in the basement, for example. Obviously, when spouses continue to live in the same house after they have separated, tension between the spouses can be very high. In fact, the tension often increases the longer the spouses continue to live in the same residence. When you continue to live with your spouse in the same house, try to establish a set routine so that you minimize your contact with your spouse. If your spouse works certain hours, you can be at home at these times, but minimize as much as possible the time you and your spouse are physically present at the residence at the same time. This will keep the tension to a minimum. You're more likely to successfully negotiate a separation agreement with your spouse when you minimize the tension in this situation. You will even increase the chance that you get a settlement with your spouse when you are in court over your outstanding family law issues when you minimize the tension in your home. You might even consider moving out of the residence if the tension gets really unbearable. Remember, you will not lose your legal interest in the home if you move out of your residence. But as a practical matter, it will be very difficult for you to move into the residence again after you have moved out the first time. An important exception to this approach occurs when you are the primary caregiver for your children. Never move out of the residence on a permanent basis without your children if you are the primary caregiver for your children. When you move out of the home on a permanent basis and leave your children in the care of the other parent, you will create a new pattern or situation respecting custody and access for your kids. You will find it very difficult, if not impossible, to change this new custody and care arrangement at some time in the future. If you try to get custody and care of your children, for example, 3 or 4 months later, by having your children live with you at your new residence on a full-time basis, the chances of your success are not that high. Make sure you spend some time with your family lawyer discussing this really important issue in your separation or divorce. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or family law case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page, that's O'Malley Family Law. Visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaladvice.com or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We would love to speak to you. And by the way, did you know you can protect your family law rights and get essential information on settling your family law issues with your former spouse with the daily, indispensable family law advice and tips at my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook and search Durham Region Separation and Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group and join. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make it a great week, and take care, everyone. See you next time.